Welcome friends once again to my online English classes. I am Bhavani Singh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss about 12th NCERT lesson Should Wizard Hit Mommy by John Updike. Let us talk about the author. John Updike, born 1932, died 2009. He was from Pennsylvania, USA. He is the winner of Pulitzer Prize. He was a prolific American author, poet, and literary critic from Pennsylvania. His work reflects deep understanding of the American middle class life and would revolve around mundaneness of everyday life. He is one of the three writers who got Pulitzer Award twice. Now the lesson Should Wizard Hit Mom? Thumbnail of the story. The story revolves around a father who would tell his daughter the same story every day with slight variation to get her to go to sleep. One day he challenges and changes his usual plot. His daughter disapproves the new ending and insists that he should change it. The story raises a few unusual questions and highlights the clash between parental authority and children's desire. It also brings to the fore the complex nature of human relationship. Now, let us see the main characters in the story, Joe and Jack. Let us talk first about Jack, the chief protagonist, father. He is devoted to his daughter. Evidence from the lesson, he has been telling her stories to get her to sleep ever since she was 2 years old. But he is not so imaginative. He has been telling her stories, same stories over and over, with only the animals changing from story to story. Some other key phrases to prove that he is not imaginative are his head felt empty and she had made him miss the beat in the narrative. Now let us talk about some other qualities. He is authoritarian, doesn't like Joe's interruption. He threatens her to spank if she does not stay in bed. He is very much attached to his own mother. The way he defends the mother skunk and insists that she was right is evident. Chauvinistic, he is very a person who can be described, who wanted each and every word to be decided by himself and to be accepted by the other family members. His annoyance for his wife shifting furniture is also open testimony for that. Now let us talk about the second main character, Jo or Joanne. She is 4 year old, a very curious child, intensely curious and always full of question. We can say constant stream of questions he has. Some questions she asked, are magic spells real? God was in the sky when mother said, she asked, is he real? She is strong willed, has an opinion of her own, insists that the wizard should hit the mother skunk and refuses to change Roger's skunk smell back. She is highly sensitive to others. Some evidence, she disliked the fact that skunk was shunned by other animals. And now let us talk about that what is the setting of the story. So far as the setting is considered, the story is set in a middle class American house that reflects the attitude to changing gender roles. Published in 1950s, the time when existing gender roles were being questioned in America. So this is the general setting. It also reflected in the Jack's relationship with Joe and Claire, his wife. Now some key themes from the story. First one is, which is evident from the picture, should mother hit wizard or should wizard hit mommy? So there are two perspective, conflict between child's and parents' perspectives. So this is the basic major theme. So Joe reacts strongly to the fact that Skunk in the story is ostracized by his friends for being different. The child's reaction is better to fit in than to be seen as different. This is why Joe has a strongly negative reaction to the mother skunk who makes the wizard change Roger's skunk smell back. Joe feels parents should help to make the child's life more pleasant rather than make it difficult. This is why she wants an ending where the wizard should hit mommy. Now let us talk about that which perspective is good. The story presents both perspectives with regards to the fact that both are equally valid points. Now after this, the second major theme in the story is the complexity of relationships. We have two characters, Joe, Jack, and Jack's wife Claire. Jack wants his daughter to agree with the perspective. He has a chauvinistic mindset which makes it difficult for him to accept his wife's independence, or we can say independent behavior, and makes the relationship an unloving one. He feels trapped in his relationship. The third theme, which is not as dominant as the first and the second one, is the boredom, monotony in everyday routine of the character, particularly Jack. So the story throws light on the boredom caused by the routine nature of everyday life. Like Jack's stories, his life also seems to have a largely fixed plot line. Now after theme, let us talk what is the style or narrative of the story. So it is neither in first person nor in second person, but it is a style which we can call as the narrative is story within a story or nested narrative. So this is the style, and it is also called double narrative, and it fulfills multiple functions. For example, Joe's perspective shows child's viewpoint, whereas Jack's perspective or Jack's story shows adult viewpoint, and it has been presented using the skunk story. So this is all from my side. Thank you for watching. Keep watching the YouTube channel and please subscribe.